Here at beautiful Meramec State Park in Missouri on the Deer Hollow Trail. Man, what a beautiful view I have in front of me right now. Look at this view, guys. Yes, it is the middle of November, so all of the trees have lost their leaves. They're all scattered on the ground. Now, you may have noticed that I don't make many hiking videos anymore, and I make more kayaking related videos. A lot of that has to do with the fact that in 2023, I dislocated my knee while hiking out in the backcountry of the Wichita Mountains. Ever since that incident, I have been unable to hike as far as I used to be able to due to my left hip starting to lock up on me about 5 miles into the hike, and it becomes extremely painful. So I no longer hike much anymore. But that's okay, because kayaking is a huge stress reliever for me. I absolutely love being out on the waters, and I hope that next year we'll be able to do some really cool traveling adventure videos. Now, a lot of you probably do not know this, but earlier this year I made the move from Oklahoma to Missouri. Now, me leaving the state of Oklahoma was quite a shock to a lot of people because I had been there since I was 19 years old, and I grew to absolutely love the state of Oklahoma as well as the Great Plains in general, whether it was chasing storms, exploring the outdoors, whatever. However, some things happened in my personal life, and after 9 years in Oklahoma, I decided it was more important to me to be closer to my family and not be as far away from them. So I started searching for jobs back in the Midwest, specifically in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Nebraska. And I also searched in the state of Missouri. Well, one day I ended up coming across a Facebook post saying, hey, our agency is looking for a new emergency management director, and it was in Missouri. And I said, what the heck? Now, I'll never forget thinking to myself, man, they're not going to contact me. I'm way too far from them. I'm in southwestern Oklahoma, and they're going to probably pick somebody that's more local for the position. Well, a week goes by, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, they're not interested, so I continue applying for jobs. Well, I will never forget this. It was a Monday. I was headed to a commissioner meeting in Tillman County, Oklahoma, and they called me and they said, Mike, we got you on speakerphone. All the commissioners are here. We want to interview you. I knew it was only an interview, but I was so excited because this agency looked very legitimate and like everything I had ever wanted in life. So I told them, absolutely, I want to interview for that position. And it's 10 hours away from me, but I will drive up there and interview for it because that's how much of an opportunity this is. So I drive up there, I do the interview, I absolutely slam it out of the park. I was very happy with how I did the interview, and they seemed highly interested, but they said, hey, we have other people we have to interview, and for it to be fair, we have to interview them as well. You probably won't hear from us for about a week. Well, a week goes by, I start getting anxious, and they call. And they said, hey, we would like to give you an offer. And, you know, I accepted it about 2 hours later. And no joke, an hour later, after I accepted it, I was on the road headed towards Missouri to fill out the rest of my paperwork. So I have been in Missouri since July, and I am so grateful, not just for the opportunity, but to be closer to my family and get to have more moments with them, moments I have missed out on for the past decade. So not only have I acquired a new job and am loving life because of it, but my health is even better. A year ago, I was about 335 pounds. Today, as I'm making this video, I am about 225 pounds. So I have lost more than 100 pounds in that time frame from focusing on myself, and I am absolutely loving life because of it. And just like that, the Deer Hollow Trail has been completed.